over, as you walk over to the diary and look through it, you see names. One name stands out to you more than the others. Ian.
Ah, okay.
It is in an old shipyard to the south of Kyogen.
We now know where their base is.
So
I thought this too. I was meaning that as a sign of respect, not. No!
Alrighty, campers. Let's head home.
no.
So, our story resumes about a week after you guys have escaped from Nacrol prison. You all managed to make it home alive thanks to the help of Ramado and the Primal Dragon Lord.
How's Nacro?
We can take care of ourselves.
Yeah, and also, how's the Nacro friend going?
Did we find out that all of our friends made it out of the prison safe?
Who cares about them?
If you guys would,
was Nacro.
if you guys would stop asking questions every
Well, Ben
20
was
seconds
asking
while I'm trying to explain
questions that
stuff.
didn't matter. I was asking questions that didn't matter.
I was getting to your point.
Thank you.
Because
Get to it faster next time.
the answer is no.
Okay.
Both Akiko and the Nacrol soldier have not really been well
Oh, okay.
since leaving the prison, even though that the device is out of their neck. Anyways, as you get back to home sweet home, you are met by an arrow which embeds itself into the ground in front of Dominic's feet.
I use a gun, not an arrow, so the ammunition you're providing to me is not helpful.
Who's there?
That depends on who's asking.
Deuce is here.
Dominic?
What's it to you?
Aroma then hops down from the wagon that
Yeah, I
stands
would have
nearby.
recognised her voice. Unless she was doing something to like...
Who's there? I am the knight. I am vengeance. I'm Batman.
She slowly lowers her weapon. Oh. It's just you lot.
Yep.
No need to sound so disappointed.
Yeah, no need to just welcome us with open arms, you know. We had just escaped prison, you know.
I got a goose.
You're acting like I was worried about you. Please, I know you better than that.
And I know you better than that.
I don't know you a door lady. Get away from me.
Well, to be fair, the only one who doubted you was Lady Aura.
Ow!
She's got
Damn,
anxiety, mate.
She's
yeah.
her anxiety has only gotten worse since we were captured.
Well, I have the perfect cure. Goose.
Wait,
She was arrested.
Alex,
She was arrested for
Alex,
manslaughter.
weren't these guys captured as well?
Yes.
So how did you guys get out?
Believe it or not, that damn child Maskin.
Damn.
I don't know how, but he went in through the sewer beneath the prison and somehow made it to the execution chamber.
Oh, so you're going to be executed.
Yeah, they were going to drop us in a pit of poisonous spikes.
Oh, boring.
Absolutely boring.
Normally they try to kill us with swords and things like that. I would say it's more interesting than any other thing.
Your
I've seen.
escape sounded much more fun than ours did.
Oh.
Yeah.
You poor things.
Stab crypt in the back, you know, just teleport, you know, it's fine.
Let me.
You should probably go talk to Lady Aura
Oh, that's a
if she wakes up. She passed out a few days ago, and we've been trying to nurse her back to health.
Well, the thing is, you don't have any expert medicinal practitioners like me. What the hell do those words mean?
Are you high?
Oh, wait, Goose just explained it. They mean I know how to heal people.
Well, we put her in your hut because we didn't know what else to do with her.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm pretty sure I keep like a few band-aids in the fridge.
Right.
Fridges don't exist. Wait, do fridges exist?
Yes.
Actually? Okay, right. I keep forgetting this is like a medieval fantasy, but we all have guns and stuff, so it's like...
Steampunk fantasy.
Yeah, there you go. Fridge is also there as well.
Also, our good friends over at the Hunters of Breeden, they actually went to Dracoa Castle after the entire kerfuffle settled down. They've managed to recover everything that was left behind there.
We left stuff behind.
The
So-
wagon, a few animals.
Oh yeah.
So I take it Jade has been recovered?
Yes.
Oh, horse, you're safe. Of course, Goose is the true one that only matters.
And then...
Didn't you
Oh,
really
yeah,
like your
we-
horse?
Yeah, they found a crown.
Oh yes, that's mine.
My
Thank you.
crown, you say?
Shh, it's mine.
Pretty sure it was the one you were wearing all the time.
Bugger.
Yes, it is my crown.
We dropped it off in your... over in your shack.
Thank you very much for returning it. What I mean? No, no, it's going to get on my head.
Hang on, I'm shutting the windows. The wind is annoying me.
Fair enough.
I do a specific whistle to call Jade.
Jade comes bounding out of the forest to the right.
As we practice, I jump up, grab the handle on my saddle, and then just swing around and mount her. It just looks awesome.
That was atrocious. You are really out of practice.
And?
Well,
To be fair, you were in the prison for like a week, weren't you?
I think
Something like that.
I don't know.
Watch, I'm gonna try.
I don't know. Time's been kind of funny.
I don't care. I don't want to use my legs anymore. Just don't feel like it.
And time's being funny. I challenge it to a humor-off test.
How about you?
You're not going to beat a herb at a humour test.
How about you go, you know, tend to Aura?
Oh,
Because
Take
she's
care of your
very, very
girlfriend, mate.
sick.
That's right. I got. We need
And
to.
we kind of need her.
Yeah, we do need to set up a hospital because we got two injured people back there that aren't doing too well. I'll gather my supplies. I'll have to have a look at them. But yeah, first I'll need to attend to Aura.
You brought
Yeah,
two
Couple-
Necrolls here.
yeah, they're friends. They tried to help us. Well, I think they did.
Friends?
Well, they had these weird things. Actually, I need you to analyze this little perfectly pristine thing that I pulled out of some guy's neck.
You don't think ask us is
Out of the
any
neck?
time the last week?
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I was going to, but then I forgot because it was sort of went by in a flash. Oh, that might be what the time acting up is. Fast travel. Anyways, what was that you said? I forgot.
Since when were you friends with the Necroll?
Since a couple tried to help me. Wait, that one didn't.
Kerbal, you do realise both of them didn't try to help us.
Well, I mean,
They just crumpled on the floor and
You brought a
assumed that-
soldier and the warden here. Surely you know how dangerous the warden is, right?
not really. She kind of like collapsed on. I probably could kill her.
Right.
And the soldier, he's kind of weak, but I believe he tried to help me because I asked him how to get into the mist jamming place, and then the lightning thing happened, and I was like, that's weird. So I think he's trying to help me. Did I mention I got Goose?
Why do you have a duck?
Well, I've explained this all before.
Okay, I don't want to hear it again. You just run along.
Very well, I skip away. Also, by the way, can we build a hospital?
I'm sure we've got like a medical area in our.
I don't think we...
No, we never.
I don't know, check out the map.
I don't think we ever organized one.
I know we got a residential area, but I don't think we ever did like a hospital or
I know
anything.
we have like a hall, as in like a
Ker-Byl should start his very own doctor practice, like
yeah. The
his
main
university.
the main hall should have. I suppose we didn't exactly specify. So
Well, I'm going off to my cottage.
Alright. What are you other two doing?
Back to
I
Lucia.
forgot how much land we dedicated to farming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
despite the fact that we're not farmers.
You never even did anything with it yet.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
technically, I think we were trying to employ the people of wherever.
Jojen.
Yeah, to
I might
work on our
like
farms.
half the farming area so I could put in like a hospital.
Does the hospital need to be that big?
No, but hospital, and we can have space for something else if we need it.
Where's the farming area?
I mean,
That
how much is it going to be? How much is going to be used
Okay.
by the
I'm gonna like half
populace?
Where's-
Actually,
okay.
we probably should get round to
So
hiring
post-
people.
it's
Huh?
in
Probably, yeah.
casino.
Yeah,
We're
organize
not
it
putting
later.
a casino in our home base.
That can be your house. Anyways, I'm going.
Plus, for flavour, we'll put one pokies machine in the entertainment area.
Oh, I'm gonna lose all my fortunes there.
Alright, I'm gonna let them.
I hope you know that you're the one funding the pokey.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to you, Ben.
Alright, cool.
So
Own
as
the
you
pokies machine.
as you reach your cottage, you see Tino standing outside, just looking up into the sky.
I agree. I only just noticed that there was in fact a sky and we're not indoors all the time.
Oh, hey Orc.
Hello, human.
I'm just guessing you've already heard about the Lady Aura.
Yes, I'm proceeding to go put a band-aid on her.
You'll need more than a band-aid.
Fine, 2 band-aids.
She's completely broken her body.
But might call for 3.
We've tried regular healing. The
Well-
medicines don't seem to work.
You have not tried with Cher-Byl before. Cher-Byl possesses a docatorate, and it's just a piece of paper, but I don't know what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna try.
Alright. As you head... What the hell, bro? As you head inside your hut, you can hear the sound of very, very shallow breathing coming from your bed. As you walk over to your bed, you
No, I'm going to the refrigerator first to get the band-aids.
Of course, sorry, my bad.
My 3 band-aids.
3 band-aid. As you walk over to the bed, you see Aura lying underneath the blanket. Her face is covered in cuts and bruises.
I'm gonna just pick one, put it over, and then kiss it better.
Right.
It's something where it's been taught to me, but... Well, who did taught that? Did I make that up before? Interesting. Well, nevertheless, how do you feel?
Kerr, she hasn't woken up in about 3 days.
Oh. We should put water on her.
We've tried everything.
Fine. It requires 2 band-aids. Put that on. Should I shake her? That might be inadvisable.
Can you wait? Is there any actual wounds on her?
Yes, her face is covered in wounds, and her body from the neck down is hidden beneath the blanket.
Oh.
I'm gonna analyze her for wounds.
Alright. As you pull back the blanket, you see her body is just covered in cuts and bruises, and both of her hands have been broken.
The situation is not developed ideally. We might need magic. Or a 3rd band-aid.
Well, if you're back, that means Gato's back, right?
Yes.
Did you happen to run into anyone else on the way in here?
Aroma. I remembered her name as the first.
She did tell you that Maskin helped us out a lot more than just in the prison. Did she?
I've forgotten what she said already, but I remember that he did something that was helpful.
Yeah, he saved us from execution. And then when we got back here, the first thing he did was show us the Queen's Blade.
Is he the queen now?
It's such a cool thing to say.
Well, I mean, that's the thing that makes someone crazy, is it not?
No.
Oh.
Ugh, you are an idiot.
Oh, sorry if I don't take much
Alright,
interest in
stay,
political scenes.
just stay here and make sure she doesn't do anything stupid. I'll go get Gato.
Isn't she asleep?
Well, yeah, but you never know what happens to someone when they're that injured.
Fair enough. Third band-aid.
Just all piling them on her forehead or something.
I know, what I imagine is like Garter walks in, is like, did you try the band-aid? You're like, yes. He's like,
Yes.
Did you try 2 band-aids? Yes. He's
Yes.
like, did you try 3?
Yes. We're
Okay.
the critical situation
Alright.
here.
Oh, I see.
About 15 minutes passes before Tino walks back in, followed by Maskin and Gato.
What is up, Cher-Byl?
I am consuming an apple.
What?
The stickers taste terrible.
Oh, no, okay.
But do I know nice fiber to it though?
What is Lady Aura?
Well, that.
Okay.
He sounds so disappointed in you.
I think he's seen the 3 band-aids.
Free. Cher-Byl.
Would you say I need 4?
I beat more than 4, Cher-Byl.
5?
I beat more than 5.
6?
And I might need to beat more than this band-aids.
11?
Maybe more. We'll continue this later.
Okay.
Let me just... Let me do my magic and I'd like to cast renew, please.
Alright. As you go to put your hands on Aura's shoulder in order to cast Renew, a magical blast just snaps back up into you and sends you directly up into the ceiling.
Okay,
You
whoever
then
did
just
that, I
land
will
down
be
on the ground.
violent against.
What did you say?
You then just land down on the ground.
Is the ceiling broken?
No.
Well, shit.
Never mind. Violence will not occur.
The fuck was that?
Some sort of counterspell? Why would you...
That's a spell.
Spelling healing.
That's... If I had to guess, I'd say it's because she thinks she deserves it.
Well, that's really strange. Drain her of her MP and then try again.
I'm not gonna drain the MP of a person who is critically injured.
MP doesn't help him.
Oh.
It's the HP we care about. The MP will prevent her from counterspelling. Therefore, we can heal her without her trying to stop. And then we can explain to her the error in her ways.
Her eyes are open.
Oh, she sleeps with her eyes open. How strange.
You're an idiot.
Nuh-uh!
Who said that?
Mask.
Okay, right, yeah.
I agree, smart type. Yes.
Well, if she's not going to let us heal her with magic, does that mean we just have to wait for her to fix?
Or we can drain her MP so that she can't not let us use magic.
Well, I've never heard of counterspelling existing within Countess magic.
Oh dear.
We might be here for a long time if you try your way. And it might not work at all. At the very least, we could probably dress her wounds instead of just putting some measly bandages up on her.
Fine,
Band-aids.
I'll get out the big band-aids.
Do we have any actual proper bandages, Cher-Byl?
That's another way of pronouncing it. But the way I prefer is big band-aid. And then we've got like this electric thingy. I call that the electric band-aid.
Do not put the electric band-aid on anyone unless their heart is stopped, please.
Got it.
Actually, I just remembered. I need to note down that I have a shovel.
Antibacterial band-aid.
Liquid band-aid?
We got,
Cher-Byl, you gonna give me
Brushing
another
band-aid?
We got the sharp band-aid.
Alright, so
By the way,
while...
did you take the mind control chip?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Mind
Add that
control
into your
chip.
inventory and I'll
Alright.
take it from mine.
So, while they are busy fiddling with how to restore aura, where are you?
I'm in the main hall.
In the main hall?
I've gone up to our office and I'm sitting in the chair, the big chair, just at the desk.
Just looking over maps and stuff, I guess?
Looking over maps and also Aroma's there and some of the others. I'm just asking kind of what's been happening around here.
Well, all we know is that the Queen of Breeden is with the Resistance. That's the only lead we've got. We couldn't find anything on where the Resistance base is.
Well,
That reminds me. I pull out a slip of paper, unfold it, place it on the table, and then take it back. I put it back in my pocket. By the way, that was a map of where the Resistance is.
Drag wreath.
Yeah. So I was thrown through a window into a random bedroom in the prison. Funny thing, there was a diary, and it had like some names. Like Ian was on there, so I was like, oh, okay, Resistance stuff. And then it just had a map with the location of their base.
Wow. Whatever works, I guess.
Well, I suppose the natural spies just must be that good. Either that, or they just died getting the information.
Well,
whatever.
either way, that's lucky for us. We can just raid drag wreath and be done with it.
Yep.
All that's left is Hellblin after that.
Yeah, we ran into him as well.
Again?
Yeah, he was at the prison. Like, Cripps showed up. And General Harrison was there, and Hellman was
Harrison?
there. We had a bit of a fight. None of them died, which was really annoying. I then
cheated!
teleported behind Crypt, stabbed him with a cool dagger.
A knocking on the door interrupts your speech. As the door opens, you see...
there you go.
Thanks, man.
Welcome.
You...
That's not wood.
knock on
It
wood.
doesn't matter.
Shit, I forgot my thought process.
They're knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Someone...
Yeah.
You see, Tino walk in. Sorry to interrupt, but we have a visitor. A very distraught visitor. Your friend, the metal worker from Kyojin. Her name's Tyler.
Tyler? Yeah,
Yes.
No, never mind.
She
yeah.
comes.
It could be a rainbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She comes to us with a request that you might want to hear out.
Okay. Bring her in.
Alright. About 2 minutes later, he returns with Tyler, who is just a complete mess and just holding on to Tino's sleeve.
Can we get you anything, Tyler?
A band-aid, perhaps?
Ben, you're not there.
Please. You need to kill Hellblin.
Where is he?
They raided my home while you were away, and then they made themselves bound for Goya.
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't care about anything they took except the family heirloom. They took my parents' weapons.
Okay.
It's just your parents' weapon. It's not family heirloom. That's just your parents.
Get up there, Jack.
I'll pay whatever the cost is. I just need those weapons back. Are you sitting on it, you fat ass?
No, it was just in my lap.
Oh.
Right.
What's an howl for goose? Oh man, 3. Okay.
Right, so... Look, Tyler, you can calm down. So you said he was in Goria, right?
Yes. You good there, man? Chilling.
Contemplating my stats, trying to figure out how I can level them up.
So he's in Goria, he stole parents' weapons.
Be mindful, they are very powerful swords.
Okay, can you tell me anything about those weapons?
They are made with the hearts of a fire and an ice wyvern. One of them, when used, unleashes a small wall of flame. The other has a similar ability, but with a wall of ice.
Right. Thank you. Now, was there anything else? So he's stolen he's going to Goria, stole your parents' weapons, Is there anything else you can tell us?
If you do this for me, I will give you my father's airship.
I'm not paying attention because I'm trying to be a little accurate by not metagaming.
Fair enough. But you'll probably need more than just you.
Yes, no, I do imagine so. We ran into Cher-Byl when escaping prison, and he was quite the tough cookie.
That explains why you were away for so long.
Yeah, no, whole thing about us trying to get the Queen's Blade. We were captured at Dracoa Castle. We taken to prison, and you know. Right, I will rally the other guys. See how they're doing with Aura.
I have no idea how to fix Aura, by the way.
Right.
Thank you for this information. You can stay at our residence
5-star
for now if you want to.
hotel.
Tino then pipes up. Yeah. Alright, well, I heard you guys talking before, and it sounds like you found out where the resistance base is.
Yes, we did.
So I reckon we send a team over to Goya to deal with Cher-Byl and Harrison, and then the rest of us
Wait,
can...
hang on, is Harrison there as well?
Yes. Tyler said that.
Oh, I thought you had
Yeah.
said Cher-Byl.
I might have muttered it.
Okay.
What forgot to say?
I didn't hear what I'm gonna be honest.
And then the other group can stay here and prepare for dealing with the resistance. Because either way, we're going to have to fight Kukultan.
I'm sorry, who is
You guys remember
The big turtle.
Turtle?
Oh, Turtle!
The big turtle that blew up Rayos.
It's Gamera. No one knows.
How do you spell the name?
K-O-U-T.
It's just K-O.
Bo-Katan.
K-O...
K-O-U.
K-O-U, yep.
L-T-A-A-N.
Okay. Big Turtle.
Yes.
Right.
So I reckon you should probably take Cher-Byl and Gato with you.
Yes. No. Just... Yeah, no, that works. That works. We'll go... deal
Maybe
with...
2 others. See who wants to go with.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go
Kick
deal with Cher-Byl and General Harrison.
What? You say you'll go with them?
No, so we'll go deal with...
I heard go deal.
Oh, whatever.
Never mind.
Cool. Right. Tyler, thank you for this information. You can rest now. We will take care of it.
Tino escorts her out of the room.
Right. Is there any other business matters we need that I need to attend to before we leave?
Aroma just shakes her head. Akiko, meanwhile, is just sitting there, just staring at your desk and the map sprawled on it. For so long, I was under the Necrol control. What did they put in my head?
Have you analysed it yet?
Yeah.
What did-
Master Chip?
What did you get?
I don't know. Alex hasn't told me.
I didn't hate it. You discover... Like, you already know what it is. It's a little...
It's a mind control.
Yeah,
thing.
it's a basic mind control device.
Or basic, there's advanced ones?
Uh-oh.
Roggy.
Rorogi.
And we don't have any means of like mind magic or anything like that.
No.
I have means of mind magic. It's called punching them in the face. They fall unconscious. It's quite powerful.
And sometimes they even forget stuff.
Yeah. And sometimes they even fall asleep for a while, a good long while.
Anyway, right.
Maybe even permanently if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Have we got that farming area set up yet?
I guess this is the farming Stardew Valley.
Well, while you were in prison, we did try to get it set up, but I have no idea why there was so much property for a farm.
Yeah, sorry. That was kind of a mistake in the plans. We're only actually dedicating half the area to the farm.
Right.
Because it's come to my attention that we need to put in some medical services into our HQ.
Well, Aura's out of the count, so she can't go with you.
Yes.
Tino should stay here because he's one of the strongest among us, and you, Gato, and Cher-Byl will be going.
Yeah. So
Well, you should probably take a Kiko with you. See how useful she is in battle.
yeah, I've got under companions. I've got Hikon or whatever his name is.
Oh,
Hikon.
That reminds me. There was another one among us that we found in the prison.
Okay.
One of Tino's brothers.
Ah,
The other one of Tino's brothers, I should say.
the one that was locked up.
Yes. He was in natural prison all along.
There you go.
Now that's rich poetry.
Murphagore.
I just had a side quest. With Tino's locked up brother.
Surprisingly, Haikun and Tino haven't killed each other yet. But it's probably only a matter of time. So, I don't know. That's 4 viable options for taking with you.
What about the Necro friend? Wait, hang on, not there, never mind.
You know there.
Right. So there's Haikun, Akiko, Aroma, and Maskin.
Yes.
Hmm.
You can choose 2 out of the 4 to take with you.
Yeah, I'll consult my companions. And we'll
Alright.
see. Alright, so I walked. Now, if that's everything, I'm going to now go go see the progress with Aura.
Alright.
So I kind of escort them all out of my office.
Yeah, of course. And then you
close the door.
Then you just
Lock the door.
yeah.
Then walk.
Then you just rock on over to Cher-Byl's cottage.
Also, hang on, I had a question.
Yeah.
About Hellstep.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's probably good enough.
Do I have to attack with Hellstep?
No.
Okay, so it's basically I can just teleport, but then there's also the additional benefit of just being able to attack.
Yeah.
And if I was to attack, would I get like advantage or something like that on it? Because
In low light, yes.
okay,
Also, how many times can you use this a day?
I don't know,
Does it
5.
use MP?
5 times a day.
Alex make up the rules as he goes.
I mean, he's a DM, so why can't he?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Alright, so let's jump back over to Cher-Byl's cottage.
Right. Now look here, young
Aura's been bandaged up now.
Yes. Now,
I was just noticed in my inventory, I actually do have some liquid bandages. I have remedy and antidote, so I want to see if they'll, as well as potions. So I want to see if, firstly, remedy has any effects, which cures all status effects except for curse. So,
Well, curse and fracture. Yeah.
Well,
Nothing cures fracture though.
yeah, oh, true actually. Anyway, so
now look here, young lady. It may not taste nice, but I've done the best I can to put as much sugar as I can in it. Now you need to drink your liquid Band-Aid, and I'll give you a nice gold star afterwards. Right now, here comes the what is it? The dragon.
Give me a medicine check.
Do I walk in while he's like?
Yeah.
-1.
I'm just not gonna
9.
go.
Wait, so 9.
Alright, so while you're forcing her to drink the remedy, she does cough and splutter trying to resist the remedy, but she does drink quite a lot of it.
Good girl. Now about that gold star. Here you are. Puts it on one of the bands.
She just kind of lies back in bed and lets out a sigh.
There we go. Now, good to see you're awake now. Now, how are you feeling?
I feel like shit.
Would you like a potion?
No. I'll be fine.
You don't look fine.
I
So,
know.
so you've tried Band-Aids. I take it you've tried healing.
Yes.
So far,
What happened?
Did not work. I got buzzed into ceiling and then on the floor and now I hurt all over.
it was very funny.
Then
Thank you
cast
for
the
that
healing
entertainment.
on yourself.
What?
No, because I cast a whole party that include her.
What was
Why
it?
is everyone here?
Well, you see,
Well, I've come.
She slowly manages to sit up, trying not to put any pressure on her broken knuckles.
Yes. Well,
How are you feeling, Aura?
You're all alive?
Yes.
Yes, we managed to escape prison.
No, everyone's dead and everyone's always dead. No, yes, I
Gato,
was right.
shut up.